Just two adjacent girls living in a lovely world. They took a podcast train going anywhere, but kind of specifically through Austin, Texas. Yeah, hook 'em horns.
Adjacent. Very near, next to, or touching. Our tailgate is adjacent to the left field fence. ADJACENT. Adjacent.
Welcome back, y'all. Welcome to Adjacent. We have a returning guest with us today, and we are so glad you're here. The last time we spoke, we were talking about golf, but we didn't get to deep dive into you. So who do we have today, Shelly?
We have Dana Weaver in the house.
Thanks, Dana. Thanks for joining us. You look beautiful.
Thank you.
Sparkly.
Yep.
Are you all the way from 30A or are you up in Georgia today?
No, I'm in Florida today. It's cold though. Not warm.
Dana and I have known each other for over 30 years.
30 years.
Adrian and I just celebrated our 30th anniversary on the 8th. Yeah, we did it. But I've known Dana for a long time and I love her and admire her. And I think she's just a class act. And I think she's so knowledgeable on so many different things. I had to bring her back on and share more about Dana. She's the mother of two wonderful humans and we love them very much. She's the daughter of Roderick and Anne, which is they are fantastic humans again. I mean, they're just lovely. And the whole family, Grand Anne and Dana's cooking is like bar none.
Nice.
Like, it's good Southern cooking. It's like she introduced to me how to use squash. Squash is
squash.
Yeah. We have squash all the time instead of potatoes. We'll just make your squash
a versatile vegetable.
It is. And we use it all the time. I mean, we haven't bought potatoes in years because we just use squash.
It's better for you.
Yeah, it's so delicious. But Dana, lives down on 30A on the beach, and she has her neighborhood rascal is a bear.
Yeah. We have several, I think.
It's so funny. And also Dana is like a really good at gambling on sports. I think that's like one of the things. She's in a text chain with me, Adrian, and Steve. And she knows, I mean, she could win trivia night, Jody. She could win trivia night.
That's pretty impressive.
On sports. She knows her sports. Do you know how much money you've won this year in all your sports?
Well, we've gone up and down, but we've probably made about 10,400 something.
Wow.
We made that last year. Yeah, we made that last year too, but we lost a lot in the middle. This has been a crazy year, so yeah, it's been hard. There's a couple weeks ago it was really easy to win, but it's starting to get harder. I think the playoffs are going to be a little hard. The point spreads are too close together, so you just basically gotta guess. Yeah, it's not. Everybody thinks betting is just picking the winner. It's not about that. It's about you picking the point spread and knowing if they're going to cover or not. So
yeah, it's hard. I'm not good with any of that, and I also hate to lose money. So I'm like, forget it.
Well, the way you do it is you win some, and then you just bet off your winnings, and you don't ever go below that. That's the key to it.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
yeah, because we start out with like $200, and then I think this year we start out with 700, and then you don't go below that number, and then you're safe. So you're betting on their money, so you don't really care if you lose or not.
Oh my gosh,
that's the way you do it.
So, Dana, where are you from originally?
I'm from Georgia. Yeah.
What part?
The west side of Atlanta.
Okay.
Douglasville. They call me Deville Dana. Adrian does. Our- oh, yeah.
I have to go back to, you kept saying we on your buddy. Who is we?
Dave is we. He's the we of me and Dave. Yeah.
Yeah, and you and Dave have been dating for how long?
About a little over 2 years now.
Okay, and how did y'all meet?
Wow.
We met on Match.com.
Oh,
Oh.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never thought I would do a dating app, but I did. Yeah, a friend of mine, I was going out with this one guy after my divorce, and we were drinking one night, and she put me on it, and I'm like, it was very comical doing that, though. It was fun, but it was very weird. And he was a guy that wasn't like any of the rest of them. I feel like most of the guys on there are really shy and short. Shy and short.
Shy and short.
Yeah.
And he's tall and not shy.
No, yeah. So yeah, and he said he was only on there one day. So I don't know if it's the
Yeah.
truth or not. So yeah,
How
he's a
Yeah.
Air Force guy. Air Force
Air
guy. too.
Force. Well, he's probably a pretty straight shooter, I'm sure. So.
Yeah, yeah,
He's had enough background checks to know.
yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, in his job. So is he living in Florida now, or
Yeah, he lives over closer to Panama City side over there.
Okay.
Yeah. His work's over there. He works at Tyndall Air Force Base. He used to work at Eglin. Now he's over there.
Okay. Fun.
Nice.
Mhm.
But I love seeing the Dana smile again. So
Yeah.
I'm a fan of Dave because he's bringing you joy. I love it.
Yeah, exactly. Teaching me new stuff, making me play golf that I never knew how to do.
How are you doing? What's your handicap?
I don't even know.
what that
I'm
means.
not that good.
Ours is 70 at Butler Park.
I played with Adrian and Steve, and they laughed their butt off at me. But I hurt my back, and I'm not good at the driver. I've only done the small courses, so I'm gonna stick to those. Yeah, I'm just not. I don't think it's harder for women, I think, to play golf than men. They can just hit it really hard. We have a hard time with that.
Yeah, you have to really work at
They
that.
don't have the same velocity like this.
Yeah, and our boobs get in the way.
They do. They do. The last time Adrian and I played together, I was 9 months pregnant with Hayden.
Oh,
And so I had the boobs and the belly getting in the way.
oh, wow.
We had to play that day.
Yeah.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Our game was like find the balls. We lost so many balls. I played with Adrian and Steve, and it was kind of comical.
Yeah.
But
Oh my
it
gosh,
was
so
fun.
funny.
But
That's how we say it. It's like as long as you still have your balls when you
yeah,
you're good.
right. I think we found as many as we lost, so we came out good. Yeah.
And y'all played Chateau Alon.
And yeah, in Georgia, yeah, it's the winery there. Yeah,
Yeah.
we call it a winery. It's like Moscato wine or terrible. Yeah,
That's
not very
sweet
good.
wine.
Mhm.
That's hilarious. Adrian just went and visited Dana, and they went to the Georgia Bulldog Texas game.
Yeah. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
I'm perfect to Shelly to come.
Well, I didn't want to be in that house after 2 losses.
It was really fun though. That was one of the best games I've been to. It was just it was so magical for the Georgia Bulldogs, but not
Yeah.
for
That's why
Texas.
I said thanks a lot.
I know.
How's y'all just beat Alabama? Y'all are living your best lives.
Mm-hmm.
And
Which
Natty?
Yeah, I'm hoping, but yeah, we've come a long way. Our season's been tough. Yeah, it's hard to watch them in the beginning because it was like that we squeezed by so many games. I'm like,
Too bad we
but
didn't
we just
play at the
figured it out or something. What now?
Too bad we didn't play at the beginning of your season.
Yeah, because y'all like kicked butt in the beginning.
Yeah.
Y'all beat Ohio. Was it Ohio State? No, who was it you beat in the very beginning?
our first game, I don't even remember.
was Ohio State.
Yeah, it was Ohio State.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, where are you? We know where you're from. How many
Mm-hmm.
siblings do you have?
I have a older sister, Valerie, and a younger brother, Brett.
And do they live near you?
No, they both live in Georgia. My brother lives near my parents, and my sister lives near Hamilton Mill, Georgia.
Oh, did you get along growing up pretty well?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, my sister's like 4 years older than me, so we didn't really hang out when we were and then now we hang out a lot more, especially since I got a divorce because I can actually hang out with her. So my ex didn't want to hang out with them too much because her husband used to work with us. So yeah, it was complicated. But
gotcha.
Yeah.
Did you have a magical childhood? Great parents, great siblings, growing up in Georgia in the South.
Yeah, we did. I mean, I was a middle child, so I had, I was ignored a lot. We all come to terms with all that stuff that happened to us. But I had a pretty good childhood, I would say, compared to a lot of people. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Shelly, middle child too. Were you ignored, Shelly?
There's no ignoring me. Go ahead and try.
Well, I was the shy one. I think I'm a lot more outgoing now, but I wasn't back then. I was very shy. I got like most reserved in high school.
Oh, wow. You were very shy.
Yes.
I think you've come out of that now.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, I actually have my voice now.
That's good.
Yeah.
How many classmates did you have your graduating year in high school? What size?
I think it was like around 330.
Okay.
Yeah.
Typical school.
Yeah.
Size.
They're not huge. Yeah.
No. Where did you go to college?
I started out at Reinhardt College. It's a Christian school, and then I went to Georgia State for like 1 semester, maybe 2. I can't remember. And then I didn't like it; it was too big. And then I transferred to LaGrange College, another small school. I do better in smaller environments, and I just didn't like the big university feel. I don't know. I did the sorority thing at the first school, and then I did it at Georgia State a little too, but then I didn't do it when the last 2 years. So yeah.
That's and what sorority?
Well, it was a local sorority when I was at Reinhardt. I remember the name of it now. It was so long ago. And then at FIMU at Georgia State, I was a pledge. I never did finish because I left. So but I met a lot of people there, and I hung out with a lot of Georgia State people because I'd started dating Kent at that point. So, and he went there, and that's how I met Adrian.
That's right. That's
right.
At Georgia State. And what was your degree in?
Biology, but I had a minor in chemistry and math.
Okay. Oh, a smarty.
Yeah.
Sure. Well, my mom was a math teacher. My dad was a chemist, so I think I had to do those both of those. So, yeah.
Wow. That's incredible. And then what did you do after you graduated from college?
I started work. My dad had owned a chemical company and he had sold it, and then I went to work for that chemical company right after school, and I did that for about 5 or 6 years. And it was a metal finishing company, and I started out in R&D, and I hated it. You just stood there and did all these tests and all that, and I like more interaction with people. So I started doing technical service where I would go out in the field and like troubleshoot stuff with the chemicals and stuff like that, which was fun.
Wow.
But they sent me to 2 places, and I'll never forget this. And 2 people died in these places, and I'm like, "Where are you like trying to get rid of me?"
Oh no!
Yeah, there was one company. A girl got murdered, and they threw her in one of the tanks. And I go in there, and they're like, "Yeah, that's blood splatters of her head on the wall." And I'm like, "Oh my gosh!" So yeah, I had to go do that, and then I had to fly.
That's scary.
And then I had to fly to another one up north somewhere, and these two guys had gone down in this pit area, and there was really toxic chemicals, and they died from breathing in the toxic chemicals. But that plant, you couldn't breathe in there, and I'm surprised the EPA didn't shut that place down. But they still were open after that. But yeah, that was my interesting.
Oh wow!
Brush with
That's like a horror movie. That's
I
awful.
And I was like 20 something years old, you know. I'm like, yeah, we'll go.
Oh, I'll do it. Sounds great. Oh my gosh. I'm pregnant. Look at me.
So they did that to me.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
You live to tell the tale.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was interesting.
and you raised your kids, and now you're in retired life. What is retired life for Dana? What is it like? Teach us, grandma. Teach us.
I figured that, Jody. That's what I was gonna say. It's like you just do whatever you want to do. It's like the first time, you know, like today I'm gonna go to a play later on. I play golf. I've learned how to play pickleball. I volunteer. I don't know, I do a little bit of everything. I haven't done as much traveling, and that's because of Dave, because he works, but I really want to start doing that more. I gotta find somebody else and go with me though.
Oh yeah.
They can afford it and be off, because everyone I know works still. It's hard to be young and retire. So
Kim Stockenboyer wants me to tell you she is in and ready to go whenever you want.
Okay.
Egon is always working, so she would love to have
a travel friend. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That'd be fun.
Yeah. And y'all have a great relationship. So she's down and ready and willing. And she's really like, 2026 is my year of me, and I'm going to do everything I want to do. And so, yeah.
That's what I've been doing lately. Yeah, it feels good because I've never taken time for myself. That's the one thing I think women need to do more.
Yeah.
Even when you have kids, you still got to take time for yourself. I did everything for everybody else for so long, and I about killed myself for it. So
yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
I agree, Dana. You did. Yeah, I mean, Dana was like constantly taking care of everybody, and came to visit and finally relaxed her body, and then she had a damn stroke.
Yeah,
really house
at my house. And it was like, what the holy hell? And you were so young, and you had a pre-existing.
Well, yeah, I had which I didn't know I had. What happened is I had a hole in my heart. And when you're born, your umbilical cord is attached to the top of your heart, and it comes off, and then it seals up, supposedly. And there's some people's that don't. And now I think they give medication for that, but they didn't know that back then, I guess. I don't know. But I didn't even know I had it. I never even knew any, I've had symptoms of it. I just didn't know what it was. It kind of makes you feel like you have low blood sugar or something, or you passed out. But I didn't even know that's what it was. Yeah. So I've lived my whole life. I was 45, and then that happened. And I lost about 4 years of my life, 2 years before and 2 years after. I have no idea what happened. It's kind of weird. But, and then I went and had a brain scan done on it, and about 5 years later, and like I got this huge, massive hole in my head. It's kind of scary to look at. It's like, how am I even alive?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But you can live through things like that, and your brain rewires, and yeah.
Wow. So my daughter, Cameron, had that hole in her heart. And she also had like a faulty valve. When she was about 6, they went in through one of her arteries in her leg and put a little screw in her heart to close it up. And then the valve, they put like a balloon in.
Oh, cool.
And they've been able to do so much with hearts now, just going through that. And it's teeny tiny instruments. I'm like, how do they do that? I'm just fascinated. But so the hole in your head came from your stroke?
Yeah, well, it just kills all your stuff in your head. So it looks
Yeah.
like a I don't know. It's weird to see it. It's kind of sad to see it, but it's like I don't even know how I can function seeing that big massive hole in there. It looks like a dark pit, like
Wow.
like something from space, and you see like that's what it kind of looks like.
Like the
I don't-
ozone layer hole.
yeah, it's just big
Yeah.
dead material, and they're like,
Yeah.
this is dead, this is alive, this is what survived. It was really cool though. That clinic is probably he's known as one of the top psychiatrists in the US, and
Wow.
yeah, so
So
but
did you
anyway.
have a long, I mean, you said the first 2 years and the last 2 years after, or the 2 years before the 2 years after.
Mhm.
So you obviously had to go to therapies. What were some of the um like the causes of the stroke that like
It
what
was
did you have to go through?
birth control pills is what caused it. 'Cause, they had switched my medicine, the pharmacy, the insurance company, because they're notorious for doing that, switching, medication. So they had just switched mine, and I went on like a 10-mile hike the day before I came out there, and then was on the birth control.
Plane.
Yeah.
She was on a plane.
No, we weren't on a plane. We drove. We drove in a
Oh.
car. Yeah. And
Okay.
then the blood clot evidently formed in my leg. And then it went up through
Oh my
through my
God.
head part. Yeah.
So
So it
scary.
was like a perfect storm. They were like freaking out when I got in there, like, you're too young to have, I was 45. You're too young to have a stroke. And I'm like, yeah. I mean, they're like, you don't have any anything else. Um, wrong with you, and like so they had to figure it all out, and they did all those tests, and that's how they figured out I had that hole that I hadn't. And evidently when you're a small baby too, that's another sign that you could be somebody that has this. But people
Yes.
live their whole lives with this and don't have problem, because my doctor, his wife, because I said, well, should I get it closed? And he was like, well, I do the surgeries. But I said, well, would you tell your wife to? He said, no, because we're not totally 100% there yet. And I'm like, okay, well, if he said not to do it, I'm not doing it. But if I have another stroke, they're going to make me do it.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh.
gosh, that's so
Yeah.
scary. And you
Yeah.
have such a good attitude about it. You're just over here kind of
Well, yeah. Well, you just got to live with it. You don't have a choice. So,
Keep it on. What was the recovery process for you?
yes.
okay. When I first came out, I remember they make you do this test at the hospital. You have to do the clock. You got to do all these memory things. I don't even remember the name of that test, but it's a standard test. And I'll never forget. I put all the numbers on the outside of the clock. And they go, oh, well, are your numbers supposed to be on the inside? I'm like, oh, yeah. I'm like, I had no idea. That's the thing with a stroke. You have no idea what's wrong with you. You think you're fine, but you're not. And you have to rely on other people to tell you what's wrong with you. And it's kind of scary,
It's
especially,
scary.
if you're not trusting of who you're living with at the time.
But also, you have always been somebody that is in control.
Exactly. And and was very smart and could do stuff, but it was just really hard. I lost my peripheral vision. That came back about 2 months after. What I can't understand is why they let you, like, they don't stop you from driving or any of that. Their doctor tells you not to or whatever, but I drove probably way too soon. I'm like, because I had a lot of spatial problems. Like I'd be driving and I'm like, I don't really know where I am. It was weird. And I still have that. That part hasn't gone away. That's probably the only thing that I really have left. And then I have my memory. I can't remember anything. I have to write down stuff and make lists. And I have ADHD really bad.
Wow.
Yeah. Because I went to the store like a couple of days after, or when I got back home, a couple of days after, and I was in the store and I was just sitting there just staring at the freezer sections. for like 10 minutes because it was just too much stuff to look
Yeah, it's
at.
overwhelming.
I feel that way in Costco. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
I get like that just trying to figure out what I like if I'm hungry and I'm at a grocery store. I'm like, I'm never gonna figure out what I want to eat because there's
Yeah.
too many choices.
Too many
So
choices.
yeah.
Indeed.
But I did brain mapping. Yeah, that really helped me, and probably need to go do it again because I'm a little ADHD crazy right now. I can't focus. I don't know. That might be menopause, but anyway.
It's all related. It's all related.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
But
enough about all that because now I'm getting all depressed.
it was. I mean, I survived, and I'm like very thankful that I'm here. So I mean, it was, and I learned a lot about myself through that. It was very good, and it got me out of a lot of things that I need to get out of too. I woke up. I think that helped. So it wasn't all bad.
No, and I do think you take life by the balls now and not holding back, and you're living out loud, and I love it, and I.
Well, and it's what Shelly says. You do a lot of unapologetic self-care. You're like, I'm going to travel. I'm going to go play golf. I'm going to go do things I love. And, you know, a lot of times, like you were saying, women, we put ourselves on the shelf. But you're now out to play. We're no more putting you on the shelf. Let's go.
Exactly. Yep.
So you're one of our fancy friends.
She's bougie. She is bougie.
I am not bougie. I like nice stuff.
She's country bougie. Yeah.
Oh, you're so bougie. You come to Austin and you stay at like Park Creek Country Club. The rest
I love that place.
That's a away.
I love that spa. Yeah, I love the spa and the bar thing there. That's not.
Okay, tell me about your travels because I know you've been everywhere and done everything. But what were some of your favorite places you've been, and where's the places that you want to go? Like, I know it's a long list because boy, you've been all over the place.
Probably some of my favorite. I loved Croatia. I loved that. That was a really great place to visit. And I didn't even know that I was going to love it that much. I would love to go back there too. I love Italy because it's just so easy to travel there. Croatia was easy to travel there. I don't like to go to places where it's hard to communicate. I like, and I like laid back, more. Because I used to travel with somebody that was not laid back at all. So I like, more relaxed vacations than I used to. And I do want to go to Ireland.
Yes.
I haven't ever been there. There's my family has a bar.
I mean, you need to spend a month in Ireland because they're just going to embrace you.
Yeah, I know, my freckles. Yeah.
Your freckles and your red hair.
I know. I went to the wine fest with my sister a couple of weeks ago, and this Irish guy came up and was talking my head off. He's like, I gotta talk to you because you have red hair and freckles. I was like, okay. Oh, yeah.
If you and Dave ended up getting married,
Shelly!
That's where we're having.
You can't do that. Oh, if she gets married. Okay.
Yeah, if I get married, yeah.
Yeah, if you get married, even if you don't, let's go ahead and have a bachelorette party in Ireland.
Oh, I love
Let's go. Let's do it. I'm for that.
Yeah.
Down for it.
I don't Kim would want to go.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Well, what's cool about that is what I was saying is that we have my family's from there because of red hair and stuff, but we have a bar there and it's still open.
Oh,
and I so want to go there. Yeah, it's called the Frawley Bar. I don't even remember what town it's in. Some of my relatives have gone, but it's a teeny little bar, and it's really cute. And I so want to go.
And then let's all learn how to bartend so we can each take a shift.
Yeah, let's go for.
I'm good at martinis.
Yeah. Let's put it on the calendar for 2026.
Yeah, let's do it.
We're calling it Dana's Bachelorette Party.
He's like marrying me off again.
No, you don't. You never have to get married. You never
I don't have to be married.
I mean, we'll just say you married yourself. That's the new thing.
Exactly.
Yeah,
for
exactly.
Shody. And
Yeah.
they'd be like, well, who are you marrying? Myself.
Myself. It's the best trade up. I've married myself.
Myself.
Who's gonna
Got a problem?
Well, there is something to be said about having two different houses, so you can go and be by yourself when you want to. That's
Yeah,
kind of good.
like-
It works for us.
Yeah, like you
Like-
could go toot it up in your house if he
Yeah.
toot it up in his house.
Right. And you get good sleep when they're gone, and then when you're
Yeah.
together, it's good. It works good for us right now.
and what is it? How often do you see Dave these days?
He comes over Wednesday nights and then on the weekend usually.
Okay.
So yeah.
Nice.
Fun.
Mhm.
Love it. Midweek hanky panky and a end of the
Yeah.
panky.
Yeah, midweek. Yeah. Tell us about 30A. Like, give us all the pro tips. I know you're living your best life on 30A and getting to know all the good stuff.
Okay.
Insider
Well, they
scoop, the local scoop, not the tourist scoop, the local spot.
Oh, well, I mean, everything's tourist here. I don't think there's any. I mean, there are stuff that people go to, but most of the restaurants are all the same. It's just nice when all the tourists are gone because you don't have to worry about reservations and that kind of thing. And it's just quiet. Like no one's in my neighborhood this week, and it's this last couple weeks. It's amazing. This is the time to come. That's what I would recommend to people come in the off seasons. Like I think May is probably really good time right before everybody gets out of school. Sometimes we have the biting flies though. So, and then September is really good after they go back to school too then. So, and then the holidays are getting where they're crowded now. People are finding out about it more here. So it's not as fun as it used to be when it was quiet. But they're calling it now the Hamptons of the South, the Alice Beach. Yeah.
Hilarious.
And that's like a mile down for me, which I'm out of that hoopla of that. But I'm kind of in a great position. I had no idea when I bought the house. I originally was going to move to Seaside, which I'm so happy I did not. I hate that area. I'm so glad I didn't. And I'm like, I ended up being closer to the Alice Beach, which is the nicest part of 30A. There's a Seaside, Seagrove, another Seacrest, and then there's Alice, another Seacrest, and Rosemary because Alice split up Seacrest. So, but that's all 30. And they're on the other side of Seaside. There's Blue Mountain, and forgot the other one. So there's like different little towns. They all have their different appeal. I don't go in the Seaside area or the Rosemary area during tourist season because it's way crowded, way too crowded. So that's when you go to the restaurants is when they all leave.
Yeah.
And they have really good ones. So we have, I think, some of the best restaurants here. We went to Vegas a couple of years ago and they used to have good food. I just did not like it. It was just not good.
It's
You know?
commercial, I think.
It is. Yeah. But we have really good seafood and sushi and stuff like that. And it's, yeah. So y'all should come visit. Great martini too. A lot of good drinks.
I have never had a martini.
What?
We're not olive girls. We're not.
I like olives.
You can have sweet martinis. They're sweet ones.
That sounds really
Sweeter.
gross.
They're like lemon drop. That's like kind of sour. Yeah. You don't like that?
No.
I've never had it. Don't they put gin in it?
They have gin, vodka.
I think I'm scared of like that it would be over the top too strong for me, so I think I avoid it. Like,
we get martini pictures from Dana
all the time.
I
love martini.
Like, fancy like that, but I
Yeah.
was like, I just don't know if I could do it. I'm like,
Yeah.
no. I don't want to like
the
throw up
fruit in
in
it are
Dana's
good.
bathroom on our first hanging out. I don't want to throw up in your bathroom. I can go to Dave's and throw up at Dave's and then come back.
Yeah.
We just throw you outside.
Yeah.
Throw up on the beach. That's what the beach is for.
Exactly, yeah.
So tell us about the bears. Tell us about the bears. I'm so fascinated that there's bears on the beach.
How are
I
there
know.
bears on a beach?
They're huge too. Yeah, we have little signs in our neighborhoods that watch out for the bears, and people are like so fascinated by it, but they do exist. I've never seen them actually,
Okay.
and I live here, but he's around all the time. Last week he got it actually in my trash. They go for the trash, is what they show up on trash days. They just somehow know. But they're really big. They were talking about opening bear season, and I kind of think they need to because it's kind of getting a little out of hand. We're kind of getting too many of them, and it's luckily nobody's been hurt though.
Yeah.
But people go around like the bear's here, don't go over there, and da, da, da. And then one night I had to take this couple back to their house because they walked by it and it climbed the tree, and they had a dog, so I carried them back up to their house in their car.
Oh my gosh. So crazy.
So, but I've never personally seen him
Oh my,
except for the video cameras. Now, Bun stayed here. He saw it, and took a picture
oh,
right in front of my house. So,
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
reading just now. There's 4,050 Florida black bears, and they have given hunting rights to 170 hunters to come
Mhm.
and help
Yep.
bring the population more under control.
yeah.
I just want them to bring them to Texas. I would love to have a bear walking down my street.
Too hot for them there. I don't know how they survive here either. It's hot here too. So,
It's
Yeah.
so interesting. I don't know why the temperature because y'all have the humidity and everything.
Yeah.
You know, it's like what?
Mhm.
What the heck?
We're not far off from Georgia's weather, like,
Okay.
but we're probably about 4 or 5 degrees warmer or hotter than they are. Our lows aren't as low as they are, but we did have snow last year. That was
Like,
amazing
oh,
on the
there's
beach.
snow on the
Yeah. Yeah, that
my
doesn't
God.
happen very often. So
Oh my
it was
God.
interesting. But I was freezing because my house isn't really insulated for snow. So it was like all the heat was going out. I'm like, yeah,
Wow.
cold because we're not used to that.
Oh
But,
wow, that's so fascinating.
yeah.
I'm in awe. Okay, so tell us about your self-help, self-care. We know you've
Mhm.
been doing some great self-care and taking care of yourself. What is a typical month of self-care for Dana?
Oh,
We're so intrigued by this. We're like,
why are you angry?
well, because
No.
we're feral and we have never done any self-care, so we're trying to learn. Trying to
Okay.
get learned up
Do
on
you want to know like the free kind or the
Jody, you're muted.
yeah, we can't hear you.
Sorry. I said we're each going to take one thing that all of our friends have been telling us to do, and we're going to do
Okay.
it.
Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, I go to the spa a good bit, at least go once a month. I do my nails every 3 weeks. And I do my hair every month. Those are just the normal things. And then I walk a lot on the beach. I do some cortisol detox listening to the music, like from Spotify or something.
Yeah.
Because
Nice.
I had gotten really overweight last couple of years, and so I had to get all that off because of my heart stuff. I didn't want to have a heart attack and have another stroke. So,
Yeah.
I don't know what else I like.
Tell us
Yeah.
about the cortisol
Mhm.
jumping music. What is this? Tell me.
You don't know what it is. You just got on Spotify, say cortisol detox, and it's like these tones you can listen to, and you just sit there and listen to all minute. It's supposed to lower your cortisol.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because I was really stressed out after my divorce, and I just needed something to, but exercise is actually better, I think, than
Yeah, for
anything.
sure.
And I would do also water aerobics when
Yeah.
it's warm. I love water. That's my favorite thing to do. because it doesn't hurt my joints and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then I play golf sometimes, and then I did pickleball. I don't really love it. That's not really my sport. It's okay. I'm like, I think those girls are intense. I'm just not like that.
You're like, no thanks. No, thank you.
Yeah, I was a gymnast, not a tennis player. So
Yeah. And how many dogs do you have? I think that is
two.
okay. I think that's a big self-care thing.
Yeah, they have been my rock, and one of them she'll be 15 in January 28th. She has cancer. She was a rescue dog. My daughter is the one reason why we got her. That dog has been a huge blessing for me. She had her spleen taken out a couple of years ago, but I think that extended her life. That girl is going to live. Now she knows self-care. When I go to my parents' house, I call it the spa retreat. She just stays in my parents' basement and just lays there and takes naps all day, and then just goes out and whatever. She comes back refreshed, and she acts like a whole new dog. And then I have a Westie, which she's a little high maintenance. She's the princess dog. She's 11, but she loves more than any other dog I've ever had in my life.
Oh,
She's the sweetest thing. And even Dave's like, I've never seen a dog love that much. So yeah, he spoils the crap out of those dogs. He gives them so many treats. I'm like, you gotta quit giving them treats. They're overweight. I get in trouble by the vet.
Do you allow your dogs to sleep in your bed?
I do.
Okay. Yeah. Good. That's why they're gonna live long. Jody's done research on it.
I really?
Yeah. They live.
I don't love it all the time, but it's better when Dave's not here because I have more room.
Yeah.
They're not real big though, so I did, Shelly, I had a lot of big dogs.
Oh yeah.
To have mastiffs, yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then had to give my cane corso and a mastiff to my parents when I moved here because I couldn't do it, and they needed places to run. So
yeah,
the one of them passed away. Artemis passed away, the red one. But the cane corso, which he was the best big dog I think I've ever had. He's so smart, and I never had a smart dog. He likes toys, which big dogs don't usually like toys. So, yeah. But they still have him, and he's just a really good dog.
Oh, that's good.
I remember the mastiffs. We would come to visit you guys, and the mastiffs were so good about staying with Coulter.
They loved him.
Yeah, they loved him, and they just we could let Coulter just roam y'all's property, and then they would just stay with him and manage right back. And it was like, oh my gosh, this is so wonderful.
Yes. It was cute.
Yeah, it was really. Yeah, they just he looked like that dragon show, like the two gigantic dogs walking with Coulter, and he was 5, and she's roaming 20 acres of land by himself with the two dogs. He's like, fine. He's happy as a lark.
Oh, I love that. Dogs are the best.
When people have cows, he'll just go and stand with the cows. It's like, all right.
That's fun.
I know.
It's so cute.
It's so cute. It's so peaceful for him. I always loved that. It was so lovely having those big, beautiful mastiffs.
Oh, that's so cute.
I wouldn't want to sleep with them. They were some slobber.
I didn't sleep with those dogs. No. You would have slobber all over your face. Yeah, those slept on the floor on their beds. I'm like, they didn't sleep with us. Yeah.
No way. Well, what's your plan for the holidays? Tell us everything. What are you we
don't really have any, which is weird. I had my kids here for Thanksgiving. Fun. But yeah, it was stressful. I just don't love cooking that dinner. I'm like, it's a lot of work for nothing. But
it is.
Yeah. But
everybody's diets now. It's like, you don't eat this, you don't eat this. Okay.
Yeah. Well, we made a little different menu than what my mom did. She makes way too much stuff, and I can't even believe they still do it at her age. I mean, she's 82 or something, and they still cook those huge feasts, and that's their favorite thing. And I'm just like, I just don't, really love it. But and I can't eat all that food anyway.
Yeah. It's like,
Yeah.
no thanks. What are y'all doing for Christmas?
I think we're just hanging out here. It's just being boring.
No, it's not boring. It's very interesting how the holidays have changed and everybody just, embraces them differently. Will the kids come down or just you and Dave?
Just me and Dave, because Alex has like to go with a million different people. Like she has Anthony's family and he, his parents are split up too. So there's like, they have 4 sets of parents they have to go spend time with. So I got Thanksgiving, which, and last year I didn't get anything, but so I got Thanksgiving. So they're going to do stuff, Alex's birthday's coming up too. So I'll probably maybe see her. I don't know. Well, they just came down. So I don't know if they're or not. So yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So y'all have a Christmas to yourself. Exciting. Y'all can go have a nice dinner.
I know. Well, that's what we did for Thanksgiving last year. We went to a restaurant and it was fabulous. You didn't have to worry about cooking or anything. A lot of these restaurants are open and they have really good food for those. You don't have to cook. About that. Even though I like to cook, but for 2 people, it's like kind of not worth it.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
But they have a lot of like Christmas stuff to do down here, which you wouldn't think that. It's kind of interesting. They have a lot of I don't know. We just went to a tour of homes last weekend in Rosemary Beach and saw we got to go in and see all their homes and they were decorated for Christmas. And at each stop they have drinks. And it's like you get trashed when you go. Last year it rained, so it wasn't as fun. We got soaked, but it's really fun. It's a really good event. It's the first week of December. You ever want to come to that?
Fun.
Yeah, a lot of fun.
Dana sent pictures, and I thought she had all those Christmas trees in her house, and I was like, "What the hell are you doing?"
No, I barely do one tree. I'm like, yeah.
I hear you. I stopped putting ornaments on mine. I'm just like, nobody's even looking at it. I just put lights on it and make it really bright.
Saw this one thing. They had this board and they just glued a bunch of ornaments on it and it made a tree. I'm like, that's kind of easy. I'm like, I might need one of those next year.
We've just gotten to one of those sticks.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
Stick tree and just plug it in and
that's awesome. Yeah.
It looks very modern too.
Yeah.
I have one in I have my tree in the living room in the family area, and then I have the stick with just the lights on it and that look like branches. It's like an aspen tree. And I'm like, that's plenty. Because I don't think
nobody cares. Yeah.
I used to be all about I would put wreaths on every window.
Yeah.
And now like my kids aren't even here. So.
It's this empty nesting stage. Like we're all empty nesting. That I mean, I'll send you a picture of like Culture was like, I'm gonna decorate my house for Christmas.
Oh, good.
Well, I'll send you a picture of what he ended up doing. I was like, okay, you're matching my mind, buddy. 20 hours later, we were done. And we were like, yeah. So anyway, it's just very interesting. Okay, Dana, what are you watching and reading? Tell us. I know you read and enjoy.
I hadn't really picked up a book. I was going to read that Mel Robbins book that I was telling y'all about. Yeah, Let Them Be or whatever it is. I read it. I don't even know the name of it. But I read Let It Go Let Go, which I think is very similar to that. And I'd already been kind of living like that. Yeah. And that is like a miracle. If you live like that, you feel so much. You don't carry anybody's weight. I used to worry about everybody and care about everything. Now I'm like, you know what? That's who they are. They're not going to change. And it just makes so much pressure, takes pressure off of you. And you don't have to be perfect. No. I used to think I had to be perfect. And once I realized I didn't, I feel so much better about myself.
Yeah. There's no such thing as perfection.
No.
What is Let Go? What is it? Who wrote
I don't remember. I
we
don't
talked about it
remember.
last time.
Peter Bosch, Let It Go.
I don't remember who she was an alcoholic, the lady was, and I can't remember. Basically, it's the same as the other thing. You basically just people are who they are,
Yeah.
and you can't control them, and you can't make them do anything. You can't fix anybody. It's the same premise, kind of like that. So yeah,
I agree.
yeah.
We joke on our text chain with Dana, Steve, Adrian, and I, is that let them. We've debated that a
Let
couple
them.
and fuck them. Yeah, let's write that book, Dana. Fuck them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But raising children on the spectrum, we want to write about. We want Adrian and Steve to write a book. Exhaust them. Exhaust them.
Yeah.
Spend all day.
I loved that when they said that. That was great.
That's hilarious.
Adrian, what are you doing today? Exhausting them. That's what I'm doing. I'm exhausting them. We're on our third hike. We're exhausting them. And it was like hilarious.
That's so
It
funny.
works, I think, doesn't
It
it?
does. It does. It's knocked out the behaviors a lot. So
Oh my gosh, that's so
I
funny.
know. I really want to get the boys on to talk about it because it's such a huge part of our lives. It's like mile 10. We're getting closer.
Oh my
That's
God.
why they were like both of them. We were golfing. They weren't out of breath or any of that from walk. I guess because they walked so much all the time. Me and Dawn are over here struggling, and we're like worn out. I'm like, I can't play 18 holes, and they're just like, and I'm like, y'all best do this all the time.
They're well conditioned for it because they play golf all the time.
Yeah, they do.
All the time.
I think we were comical for them though, because like we lost our ball so many times. It was so funny. Well, they did too. So I mean, we all did, but
Yeah.
They had so much fun. Y'all need to make that like an annual.
it was fun. Yeah, it was great.
Well, I can't wait for us to go to Ireland and
I
see
know.
you in real life.
Your bachelorette party in Ireland.
Exactly.
And go hang out at your family bar, which sounds
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
I love you, Dana. Thank you so
Mhm.
much.
Thanks for joining us.
All right. Thank you for having me, and congratulations on your 1 year. By the way, yeah.
Oh, so fun. We can't believe it. We're in shock.
I know.
Good job, ladies.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love you too. All right.
Yeah.